St. Andrews is one of the few locations that has a official that's called a wharfinger. And a wharfinger is basically a harbor master, but the difference is a wharfinger is a peace officer and authorized to carry a weapon and keep the peace in the town. After riding our bikes for a while, we came across Minister's Island, which is accessible by car or bike or foot only for a couple hours a day. Otherwise, the tide comes in and floods the road going over there. And so you got to be careful and pay attention and not get caught at the wrong time. But otherwise, it's a neat place to walk around and investigate and look for shells and different things out in the tide pools. Our next stop was the Huntsman Marine Science Center, which featured exhibits about local marine and freshwater environment. Highlights include a large touch pool, a family of harbor seals, aquariums with freshwater and marine fish, and terrariums with amphibians and reptiles. They had some very large sturgeons in some tanks here, and a lot of good information about the bay. And finally, one last stop to the Kingsbrae Garden, a magnificent 27-acre public garden in the heart of St. Andrews. They had a lot of different garden displays there. One of the highlights was an edible garden that you could go in and basically eat all sorts of blueberries and fruits and wild berries and vegetables, and we really enjoyed ourselves here. A magnificent, well-manicured lawn and gardens, and good place to visit if you come to St. Andrews. So on our final evening with the entire flotilla, they arranged for a bus to take us to one of the members of the St. Andrews Yacht Club, who was very gracious to open his house and home to the entire group from our flotilla. A very beautiful house nestled over by Minister's Island. We were greeted by the Commodore from the Yacht Club, and our hosts had prepared a wonderful buffet of smoked salmon and smoked mussels and other local fare for us to enjoy, and even had a nice little cake for us. And so we really enjoyed our time here with all the people we met on the flotilla. It was a good way to do the trip, and good way to meet a lot of local people. This is the mayor of St. Andrew. This is the wharfinger and the owner of the home there who hosted us. So a good time was had by all. St. Andrews is a wonderful and hospitable place to visit, and we really enjoyed our time here. And so the sun sets on what's turned out to be a really great trip for JaySeaDee and our crew. We now leave St. Andrews and head down to Eastport, Maine to clear back into customs, and then we will head back to Northeast Harbor, making a couple stops along the way in some secluded anchorages. And on our last day back to Northeast Harbor, we just had a wonderful sail, nice brisk stiff breeze all the way home, and we'll just leave you with the sights and sounds of the day.